afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Abraham Lincoln High School. We are here today to watch the Lincoln Railsplitters as they host the Midwood Hornets in Lincoln's second home game of the season. Both these teams with winning records right now. I believe Lincoln's at 3-2, Midwood at 4-1. I'm Peter Andrus here with Michael Capizzo. We are going to be bringing you all the action. Lincoln warming up in the field, and we are just about to get underway. Mike, what do you see today?
Well, this is going to be a very interesting game, to say the least, today. This is going to be the first time pitching at the home opener today for Lincoln. Pitching today would be Matthew Encarnacion, going to be starting for Lincoln today, warming up on the mound. For Midwood right now, they are 4-1. Right now the umpires are just analyzing the field first time. From what I'm seeing so far, the coach Cruz really is aiming for a win today. He is definitely hungry for these players to get out there and get the first home win of the season. They've won 3 games on the road. They are 3-2, as was mentioned, and definitely are raring to go and get us started for the season.
Yeah, we've seen Encarnacion pitch in previous seasons, 2 years ago. Had a decent arm then as a sophomore, I believe, or was he a freshman then?
I believe a sophomore then.
Yeah, as a sophomore.
Yep.
Still up and coming, but we do expect some decent things from him today.
Yes, and especially for today, everyone getting ready for the first pitch, as Dylan, the catcher and the leader of this team, getting ready for making sure that Encarnacion is ready to pitch. The Midwood players are excited for this game to get started as we look for the first pitch of the game coming in. Grounded to the right side, second baseman taken. Throw to first on time. 1 pitch, 1 man out. So grounded right to our second baseman, Jordani Rojas, and 1 away.
That was, who was that, number 12?
That was number 12, batting for Midwood. That is Jake Blosey. Jake Blosey is the pitcher. And next up is, I believe, is the brother, Luke Blosey, who is the catcher. First pitch, high and outside, ball 1.
Talk about team chemistry.
Yep. So very unique getting the lineup today. And actually, what's interesting is that Jake Blosey's the pitcher and Luke Blosey is the catcher. That's high and inside, 2-0. So Midwood really starting off with the tandem duo of Jake and Luke. And Jake was hunting right first pitch, but grounded out. 2-0 offering, low and outside, 3-0. So Encarnacion, Matthew, was when he was warming up today, he had a little bit of trouble locating throwing directly at Dylan. So hopefully he can just settle down a little bit and get going today in this first. The 3-0 offering, outside, ball 4. So that's a 4-pitch walk issued by Matthew Encarnacion, as Luke will take first. So 1 man out, and next up will be Isaiah Shivers, the shortstop for Midwood.
Can't believe we blew our chance at a perfect game this early.
I know. It's okay. We still have no hitting odds at this point. But second, another lefty up for Midwood. Very unique, as always, to see lefties playing in baseball. First pitch. Strike called over the outside, 0-1.
Nice to see Encarnacion find that one.
Yes. So
I guess he bats a little better against the lefties.
yes, or pitchers, you mean. So
yeah.
Yes. So 0-1 offering on its way. Outside, 1 ball and 1 strike. So as always, it's very interesting to see in this type of games where lefties are batting, because usually the right-handers are always facing righties. But of course, lefties dominate against the righties because they see the ball better. Pickoff throw at first, but not in time, making sure the runner stays where it was. Good play by Matthew Encarnacion, keeping the runner close. So 1 ball and 1 strike. Encarnacion checking over at first again. And the pitch, runner goes. And that's going to be popped up to left field. Going back, Tristan going back and over his head. And that's going to make a ball all the way to the wall as he cuts it off, as the run will come in to score. So an RBI double for Isaiah Shivers, getting the run on the board. as the misplay in left by Tristan Legrier, and Midwood gets on the board. It is now 1-0.
Over in left field, he was off to the races, and he was at an awkward angle looking up and running away, and he looked in front of him, and he lost the ball when he went to look at where he was going.
Yes.
Never take your eye off the ball.
Never. So that was a little bit of a rough go for Tristan there. First time playing left field, I'm seeing. So that's going to be a pass ball, going to be going to the backstop as the runner moves to third. So the runner will automatically move up a base by the wild pitch from Matthew. So it'll be runner at third now with only 1 out. Matthew trying to make sure he keep him down. Next man up is Brandon De La Rosa, third baseman. The 1-0 offering swung on and missed. Nice pitch there by Matthew, and the count is 1-1. So tough little break there for Lincoln, having that pop up into left field and Tristan losing the ball. But good chance for Matthew to bounce back. The 1-1 offering. Grounded to the right side to the second baseman. His only play is the first, so it'll be a run scored and an RBI ground out by Brandon De La Rosa. So Midwood is now up 2-0. So 2 ground outs, but an RBI. So productive out there as the infields were playing back. So 2 outs, and next one up is Jackson Berger, the first baseman. First pitch, high and away, ball 1. The wind is actually blowing from right to left, so I'm sure that also was in play there for difficulty for Tristan. The 1-0, high and inside, 2-0.
Yeah, just help sail that ball right over him.
Yep.
It's one of the issues in the Lincoln field is a ball that goes into deep left is just going to roll for clearly 120 yards.
Right.
Whereas a ball hit deep into right, there's a whole level of
foul to the back.
What means, what's a ground rule double, what's a home run, what's playable off the wall.
Yes. It is very unique too. I mean, the best thing about that play there was that Tristan was able to keep the ball from rolling all the way, because if not, that would have been a 2-run homer.
Yeah, holding him to a double is something we should commend him for, even though
low 3-1.
Disappointed that he lost it, but that could have gone even worse.
Yes. So Matthew now again with a 3-ball count here. Second batter, he's had this going. He's been having a little bit of difficulty so far with his location here in the first. The 3-1 count. Outside, ball 4. So second walk of the inning issued by Matthew. And next person up will be Adam Silverblatt. Adam is the center fielder for Midwood. And another lefty coming up for Midwood. So very unique that 3 batters so far for Midwood are all lefties here. So Matthew watching the runner over at first. The first pitch on its way. Runner is going to go, but hold. Throw down the first as the runner comes back. So swung on and missed there. The count is 0-1. Nice job by Dylan to keep the runner going run to second. So 0-1 here. Matthew again making sure keeping the runner close here. The 0-1 count. Fouled going to the left side and out of play. And the count is 0-2. So 2 strikes there for Matthew. Looking to strike out here. So 0-2 for Matthew. Looking to get out of this inning and limit the damage to 2 runs here. The 0-2, runner goes high and away. That's a ball. Throw down to second. And he is in time to throw him out. Nice play there by Dylan to gun down the runner as 2 runs score for Midwood on 1 hit.
We'll step away and be back with you for the bottom of the first right after this with Lincoln Media on YouTube.
A little bit of a trend going on for Lincoln right now is making sure they can handle the lefty. Next person up is the captain of Lincoln, Dylan Castell. Dylan's ready. Aaron ready to go. He's been doing very good this season for Lincoln, batting extremely well. First pitch is a fastball over the outside corner, nothing in one. So Jake Blosey is definitely coming in with some heat here, definitely keeping these batters off guard with some of these pitches.
No question. Blosey's got that strike zone zeroed in. Lincoln's going to have their work cut out for them.
Yes, that'll be low, given in. Good eye by Castell. Count is 1-1.
But, you know, a disadvantage, of course, is a possibility for those strikeouts. But the advantage is you've got a lot of balls to put in play.
Yep, especially when you can see the ball clearly coming in. So the 1-1 count to Dylan on its way. Fouled. Going to the backstop. Doesn't hit anything. The count is 1-2. So Dylan looked like he was trying to hold up his swing there at a high pitch, but skimmed off his bat. So it's 1-2. Getting ready. Time called by Dylan. Good job there to make the pitcher ease down a little bit, because this pitcher is definitely quick to get ready to throw. So the 1-2 on its way. And here it comes. Swung on and missed. High fastball over the outside. 2 people gone. So back-to-back Ks started there by Midwood by the pitcher Jake Blosey. And the next person up is the pitcher for Lincoln, Matthew Encarnacion. Matthew looking to definitely get on the board here, try to get back some of the runs that were given up in the past. Outfield playing a little bit deep for Matthew. First pitch, fouled off to the back. That was a curveball swung at. The count is 0-1. So Lincoln is definitely shooting for some of these pitches right now. It's probably their first time seeing a lefty on the mound. It's a different type of look in to the batter. The 0-1 offering on its way. Curveball high. Count is 1-1. So coming at you live today on a beautiful Tuesday afternoon here at Lincoln.
Thanks for joining us. Of course, we encourage you to hit that subscribe button. Catch all the Lincoln Athletics action throughout the season.
Outside. And that is a 2-1. Good job there by Matthew. Yes, it's definitely, you know, what a difference in a few days makes from the last time we streamed.
Yes, last time we streamed was 3 days ago in November.
Exactly.
As it was
Grounded
rainy
to
and
third.
high 40s here.
Throws the first, and not in time as Matthew beats out the throw. So a little bit of a hesitation play by the third baseman for Midwood. That was Brandon De La Rosa, threw the ball low to not get it, and that's going to be an infield hit for Matthew Encarnacion.
And there goes the perfect game yet again. Who knew?
So next person up will be Marquise Pearson. So this will be a very interesting at-bat. Marquise usually has an advantage facing right-handed pitchers, but this is the first time he'll see a lefty. First pitch is outside, ball 1. It's always unique to see lefty-on-lefty matchups. Usually lefties pitchers have the advantage against lefty batters. But we'll see how it goes here. The 1-0, outside, 2-0. So Jake Blosey is definitely keeping the ball away from Marquise Pearson. Outfield is shaded straight up, a little bit to the right center for the center fielder.
You must have the scouting report. Pearson is a power hitter.
Yep. So the 2-0 offering on its way. Checking the runner. Outside, 3-0.
Tried to catch that corner, just couldn't quite cut it.
Yep. And definitely, Blosey is definitely staying away from Pearson right now. He doesn't want to throw anything over the middle of the plate. The catcher's making sure. The 3-0 offering on its way. High, ball 4. So a 4-pitch walk there. Did not want to deal with anything of Pearson's in that at-bat. And runners are at first and second. So a hit and a walk has Lincoln cooking. With 2 outs, it's not next man up will be Julian Polion, the first baseman for Lincoln. So the first pitch, runner tries to check at second. Grounded foul to the left side. Count 0-1. So Lincoln has a good opportunity here to drive in a run with runners at first and second and 2 outs here. Tough little start good start for Jake Blows. He was able to strike out the first 2 guys, but having a little difficulty now with a single and a 4-pitch walk. So 0-1 coming in from Jake Blowsy. On its way. Curveball over the outside corner for a strike. Nice pitch there by Jake, and the count is 0-2. So Lincoln is definitely having some difficulty with these curveballs coming in, expecting the fast pitch and just being left stranded with those pitches. The 0-2 on its way, coming in, checking the runner. Now the pitch, runner goes, strike 3 called. So that'll be over the outside corner, another curveball, and that's the end of the inning. So 3 strikeouts there for Lincoln, as no runs on 1 hit. No, and 2 runners left on base.
We'll be back right after this quick production break. Back with you for the top of the second. One of these days, I'm going to update the graphic before we come back from our little commercial. I keep calling it the production break, and then I don't do any production while we're in break.
Well, we're coming back to the top of the second, as Midwood so far has a 2-0 lead at this point. 2-0 for Midwood, as we come back to the same batter that ended the last half inning, and that is Adam Silverbot. Adam was batting when Dylan Castell was able to catch the runner from going to second, and it'll be a new at-bat for Adam again. First pitch, low and inside, ball 1. So Adam, as we said before, another left-handed batter for Midwood, the 3rd left-handed batter in this lineup. First time we're seeing Midwood this season as well. The 1-0 offering on its way, inside, 2-0. So as we said in the opening inning, Matthew was having some trouble delivering the pitch, finding the strike zone, and looks like it's definitely being seen. Matthew looks like he is a little bit disturbed by his last 2 pitches. But hopefully he can settle down a little bit. Definitely get this batter. Might be a good time at some point for Dylan to come out and settle down his pitcher. The 2-0 offering on its way. Strike over the outside corner. The count is 2-1. Nice little bounce back pitch there from Matthew. Outfield straight up. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Matthew, taking something off on that one. The count is 2-2.
Nice way to battle back. Even it up.
So 2-2 count. Matthew getting set now. Throwing quick on its way. Grounded foul in front of the catcher. And trying his best, Dylan, to push it fair, but didn't have any chance there. Count is 2-2. So Matthew looking to bounce back there against the batter, Adam Silverblatt. The 2-2 offering on its way. Fouled again. Nice little fight there from Adam. So the count is 2-2. As we said, coming at you live here from Abraham Lincoln High School today, at least in the 70s. The sun is out. Beautiful day for a game of baseball. 2-2, popped up, going into the outfield there. Darius going back, reaches back and makes the catch. One person down. So good job there from Darius to track that ball down in the outfield. One away. And next pulling up will be Silas Garujaran. There you go. Silas Garujaran, the number 21, the left fielder for Midwood. First pitch to Silas. High, ball one. So definitely something interesting, to say the least. Matthew having a little trouble, as we said from the beginning. Strike over the outside corner. The count is 1-1. So Matthew working quick here. Definitely trying to keep the batters off balance. The 1-1. Outside, 2-1. Usually in baseball, sometimes we have what's called a quick pitch. And it seems that Matthew is trying to develop this right now. But sometimes if you're too quick and you're not precise, it can lead to a lot of walks. 2-1 inside. The count is 3-1. So far, out of 7 batters so far, there has been 3 3-ball counts against Matthew. And 2 of them have led to walks. So Matthew is definitely having some difficulty throwing the strike over the heart of the plate, giving an opportunity. The 3-1. Low, ball 4. So that's another walk issued by Matthew. And next person up will be Gregory Marney. Gregory is the right fielder for Midwood. So that's the 3rd walk issued by Matthew. So runner at first here for Midwood. Matthew making sure. Runner at first. Matthew's trying to make sure he keeps the runner there. First pitch. Ball thrown to the backstop. Dylan taking it, but he's going to let the runner move. And that's going to be a wild pitch issued by the pitcher, Matthew Encarnacion. So runner will move up. Runner at second now with a 1-ball, no count. Matthew looking like trying to stretch out his arm here, trying to make sure he can get a little bit relaxed. Just making sure that he's okay. Coach just checking in, seeing if he's all right. But the runner at second now with 1 man gone with a 1-0 count against Gregory Marney. The 1-0 offering. Runner at second keeping held. And count is 2-0. So it looks like the coach is going to come out to the mound, talk to Matthew Encarnacion, see how he's doing. He's definitely stretching his arm a little bit, so he wants to check in to see if he's feeling okay. Able to just plug a little bit to like, comment, and subscribe. Lincoln Media is definitely your home for all Lincoln sports.
Especially this week. We're here with baseball today and on Thursday. We'll have soccer for you live tomorrow, football on Friday, more girls soccer on Saturday morning.
So let's just say this is going to be a very busy week for Lincoln Media, to say the least.
I'm installing a cot in my closet, and my wife is very angry.
Well, as you say here, we're so happy that we have sports, especially with this year going on. We're able to finally get these players to play out on the fields and just get in a season. So 2 balls, no strike count on its way. High, 3-0.
Of course, the big news in PSAL sports this weekend, New York City announcing that basketball may be played inside the gyms again.
Wow, very interesting.
So, and all the basketball scheduled games suddenly disappeared, so the PSAL now clearly rescheduling all those games according to availability in the schools.
So 3-0, that was a ball 4. Runner doesn't go. So the runner will go down the first as another 4-pitch walk issued by Matthew Encarnacion. Well, that is good, Mr. Pete, that we had an opportunity that basketball could be played. Don't know if there's timeout again by the coach. So it looks like the coach might be doing a little switch. No, looks like they just said, looks like there might be an injury to Matthew. He's definitely looking at his arm. He's been complaining about it the last 2 pitches. So it looks like they're talking. There might be a little bit of a pitcher's change right now for Matthew. So coach talking to his player, making sure that everything is okay. Because it definitely looks like there's a little bit of a strain going on right now. Players are going to step off right now. Just get maybe a little bit of water, talk about their strategy. And looks like they will make a pitching change. So we're going to be having a little bit of a pitcher's change going on right now. They're going to get the new pitcher coming in. So Matthew looks like he's going to have to be taken out. So unfortunate news for Matthew. Started off strong. But looking like now who's going to be the pitcher coming in will be number 3, Jordani Rojas. So Jordani will take over at pitching. A little bit too soon, I'd say the least. So we'll give him some time to warm up here.
And we'll be right back after he's gotten a few pitches in. Right here with Lincoln Media. All right, back to continue the top of the second. 2 on, and a new pitcher, Jordani Rojas, taking the place of Matthew Encarnacion after Encarnacion seemed to be having some arm trouble.
That's a bunt up the left field side, but a hook foul.
Beautifully done.
Yes.
Until that just unfortunate roll.
Yep. But a good job there by the new batter. This is Vincent Coluccio. So Vincent looking to definitely move the runners over, not looking to making sure that the pitcher who's going to be up next, Jake Blosey, can drive in some runs. But as we said, new pitcher for Lincoln in very quick work, and that's Jordani Rojas getting the opportunity here. Jordani with the 0-1 offering. The batter shows bunt, and that's high, ball 1. So Lincoln definitely seeing some of these implementation of Midwood, who is 4-1 right now. Definitely showing that they want to bunt. They want to get the opportunity. So another lean in, looking to try to bunt again. We'll see if the batter wants to pull the bat back. Throw down the second, and that's going to go into center field as the runner will go to third. They throw in, not in time, as the runner moves up to second. So poor play there by Darius to throw in, because now both runners advance. And instead of bunting the runners over to get an out, now there's second and third for Vincent Coluccio. So bad throw, pickoff play there, threw right behind the runner, not where the shortstop can get the ball there. And it's going to be a 1-1 count. So it looks like Vincent's going to be now up there trying to make sure they can get a run in. Infield in. Inside, that's a hit by pitch. And it's bases loaded here. So it looks like they said that the batter pulled the bat back in time there. So it's bases loaded with the hit by pitch. And nowhere to put him for the pitcher, Jake Blosey. So Jake looking to do some big damage right now here. We got bases loaded, one person gone. With the new pitcher right now, he's having a little bit of difficulty, Jordani Rojas. Probably not warmed up to get ready. The first pitch, fouled off to the left-hand side. Count 0-1. So definitely trying to making sure that the damage is not dealt here. Getting an opportunity with bases loaded here. Definitely going to help his cause. Blosey trying to drive in some runs for Midwood. The 1-1 count, 0-1 count outside, ball one.
You predicted the future.
Yes, my apology there. So, Jordani trying to get himself a little bit settled here. Midwood's definitely has a lot of energy right now, cheering on their players. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jordani sets himself. He's ready. Pitch on the way. Grounded to the shortstop. Could be 2. Second to 1 on at first. Not in time as the ball goes away. Run will score. And here comes the second. So 2-run score on the ground out. Matthew, the new second baseman, tried to make the throw over to first and had difficulty throwing over. He looks like he's still favoring that arm. Instead of eating the ball, that's 2-run score with a runner at second. So that would be at least an RBI and an unearned run there. So one person gone, 2 people gone now. For the next batter is Luke Blosey, the brother of the pitcher.
It's one way to clear out the bases, but not the way you wanted.
Yep. So runner at second now. With an RBI there for Jake Blosey, able to get the run, but 2 runs scored there on the error, and that's going to be a strike over the inside corner. Count 0-1. So as we said there, 2 runs scored there, 1 on the RBI ground out, and then the throwaway there by Matthew. So an error on that play. The 0-1. Inside. Count is 2-0. So 2 runs home so far for...
Is it 2-0 or 1-1?
1-1. Called a strike. Yep. So 1-1. Coming in.
Confusing your graphics operator.
Yes. So 1-1 count on his way to the catcher, Luke Blosey.
Whoa.
Line drive to center field, but right at Darius, who gets it, and that'll be the end of the inning. So in that inning, there was 2 runs on no hits, 1 error, and 1 person left. We go to the bottom of the second. Midwood down, Midwood up 4-0.
Back with you now for the bottom of the second. Lincoln has now brought themselves into a 4-run hole, 2 runs in each inning so far. And that's swing and a miss, strike 1 for
Darius. So Darius is up right now. The senior, the center fielder, able to get 2 outs in that inning. Definitely trying to be focused here with the pitcher, Jake Blosey, the 0-1. Inside, ball 1.
What you didn't see is during the break, Coach Cruz really laying into his team for just the poor play. They had a chance to end that inning on an easy double play.
Yep.
And that just piled on top of everything else. He's really letting them know that he is disappointed in their gameplay so far, and they need to step up.
Right.
Because this is not a game where they should be trailing by any large amount of runs. They should be able to score some of their own.
Right. So looks like Jake definitely, Luke definitely doing good with calling it. The ground ball to the left side, taken bobbled by the third baseman. He's going to eat it, no play, as Darius beats out the infield. So good start there by Darius, able to get on the error by the third baseman there. So E5, nice job there by Darius, definitely showing the speed that he has around the bases. And next person up will be the pitcher now, Jordani Rojas. So hopefully that speech in this bottom half by Coach Cruz gives this team an opportunity here. But swung on and missed on the outside, count 0-1. So Jake trying to make sure he can bounce back, giving up that error there. Not his fault, put it in play, but right at the third baseman had a little difficulty. So the 0-1, looking to bunt, but swung through it, and the count is 0-2. So Rojas having some difficulty there, showing that he wanted the bunt to move the runner over, but swung through it, didn't put the bat on the ball. So 0-2 on its way. Swung on and missed. That's a curveball. And that's going to be a strikeout. It's going to be the 4th out of the game via strikeout. So one person out, and now comes Craig, the DH. DHing today for the right fielder, Andres Rodriguez. So Craig looking to get at least an opportunity here. Runner goes. Throw down to second. Will be not in time. He'll throw into center field as Darius takes the stolen base. Good job there by Darius, advancing the second on the stolen base. As we said, Darius is the center fielder and usually is definitely strong with stealing the base and has great speed.
1-0 the count now.
So 1-0 the count to Craig. Definitely looking to get an opportunity here to drive in Darius. The 1-0, swung on and missed. That was a fastball tailing away, decided to swing at that, and the count is 1-1.
Very often you see those stolen bases come on a swing and a miss play, the batter trying to make sure they block the catcher's view. So always impressive to see it happen on a ball.
Shortstop trying to keep the runner close. The 1-1, that's going to be ball blocked by the catcher. Good job there from the catcher there, Luke, to block it, and the count is 2-1. So Darius still itching, trying to move over. The shortstop keeping Darius close, making sure, but looks like Jake's not really interested. The count 2-1. Outside, 3-1. Good job there by Craig Clark, keeping his eye there. That was the same pitch that he swung at previously, and the count is 3-1. So a hitter's count for Craig here. We'll see if there's an opportunity that the ball's in the zone to swing at. 3-1. Inside, ball 4. So that's the first walk. Actually, the second walk issued by Jake Blosey. Catcher Luke coming out, his brother. Going to talk to him for a little bit, get him settled down. So first and second now.
Blosey, the pitcher, has been showing us quite a few strikes. So to see him walk when they already have a man on in scoring position seems out of character.
Yep.
Definitely want to make sure he's settled down, feeling all right.
Yep.
And can just get himself calm and back in the zone.
The next one up will be Tristan LeGrier. Tristan is playing left field today, usually is pitching. So had a little bit of a misplay in the first, letting the run score. So he's probably looking to get some that damage back. The count is low, ball 1. So Tristan definitely trying to settle in, getting his first look at the lefty on the mound. The 1-0 offering on its way to Tristan. Swung on and missed, swung underneath that pitch. Good little pitch to swing there, but just didn't put the bat on the ball. And there's be 1 ball and 1 strike. On deck is Steven Olivia, who struck out. Runners at first and second, 1 out. The pitch. Oh, they're going to try to get the runner over at third, as Darius will have to play it. He's going to get caught in a rundown as he goes back and forth. Let's see who's going to get the opportunity. And tagged out at third. They're going to go down. And the runner came off the bag, and that's a double play. He came off the bag. So very misfortunate.
He had made it. He could have been safe, but he overran the bag and got tagged out.
So out on the bases there, Darius was looking to steal the base, and instead he got caught stealing, and also Clark at first got caught as well.
So we're going to move on to the top of the third. Quick production break from us, and we will be back to watch the Railsplitters as they try to limit the damage from the Midwood Hornets. Back with you now for the top of the third. Jordani Rojas on the mound, just finishing up his practice pitches. And bringing up the left-hander, number 0.
Isaiah Shivers batting. Isaiah was the one that had that bloop double that went over the head of Tristan in the first pitch. Low and outside, ball 1. So Lincoln is having some big trouble today. They've had a rough first with the ball flying over the head of Tristan and then botching that double play opportunity will let 2 runs score. So Coach Cruz is not happy right now. The 1-0 offering on its way, and that's outside 2-0. Not only that, but that last half inning was very difficult. Good job there by Jake Blosey to be able to get that runner out and able to pick him off, but unfortunate that Craig Clark had able to, when he reached second base, his movement had pulled him off the base for that extra second. 2-0, foul to the back, and out of play. Count is 2-1. But again, we continue on. There's always more opportunities for them to get back. Hopefully Lincoln can definitely limit the damage here and not give up a run this inning because they've given up the 2 runs in each of the past 2 innings. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there by Jordani, and the count is 2-2.
You really caught him with that one.
Yes.
There's no way he was making contact, but he was swinging for the fences.
Yep. So 2-2 count coming in from Jordani Rojas. We've taken in the signs there from Dylan, making sure he's ready for his pitch. The 2-2 offering on its way. Inside, and the count will be full. So 3 balls and 2 counts, nowhere to put him. So Jordani trying to make sure that he can get the opportunity to get this out It's always good to start off an inning with an out. The 3-2 offering on its way. Grounded to the right side, taken by the first baseman, but bobbled. And the runner will stay at first, and he'll beat it out, so an infield hit.
Should have been a routine play for the first baseman. He just slowly put his glove out, thinking, oh, yeah, I got this, and it just went right through it and into the outfield.
So an error there by the first baseman for Lincoln. The first baseman is Julian Polion. So a runner
Cruz
at first.
is going to lay into him again when they get back to the side.
So next person up will be Brandon De La Rosa. Brandon has had a little bit of a difficult time so far today. Brandon has definitely had an error, foul to the backstop, no cars were hit, and the count is 0-1. So Brandon looking to, he was able to get an RBI ground out last time he was up. And so the 0-1 count, runner goes, high, taken, throw down to second base, will be not in time. Stolen base there by Isaiah Shivers. And it'll be 1 ball and 1 strike. Time called by the umpire, making sure everyone's okay. The count is 1-1. Sergio Rodani trying to get himself situated back on the mound here. Setting himself in against Brandon De La Rosa. The 1-1 count on its way. Popped up to the left side, taken by the third baseman, and that's one person gone. Marquise Pearson with that play, and one person gone. Next person up will be Jackson Berger. Jackson is 0 for 0 today. He walked, but was caught stealing in the first inning.
My brother and I were at I believe, a Met game once, and ball got popped up to Castillo.
Okay.
Castillo got under it, put one glove up, and dropped it.
An infamous play, to say the least. So strike called over, swung on and missed. And the count is 0-1.
And ever since then, a common refrain from us whenever we're watching anybody try to catch anything is to just yell, 2 hands, Castillo.
Yes, always. I agree with you to this day. The 0-1 offering on its way from Jordani Rojas. Swung on and missed. Good pitch there, coming in on the inside by his feet. The count is 0-2.
And I can't help but think as I watched that, just slowly putting the one glove to get this slowly bouncing ball by first base. 2 hands, Castillo.
Always, always. So that's one of the first things that they teach you with definitely playing nowadays is always use your 2 hands. So the 0-2 count, runner moving back and forth on its way, grounded to the left side, taken by the shortstop, throws to first in time, 2 outs. Good job there by the shortstop, Olivia.
Yeah, it was a great throw.
Yep. Able to keep that runner. Got him real fast and quick. And that's 2 people gone. So 2 down. And next up will be Adam Silverblatt. Adam Silverblatt hit a fly ball to center, corralled by Darius. So again, Midwood still has an opportunity here with a runner at third and 2 outs. First pitch. Swung on and missed over the outside. Looks like Adam was looking to really drive that ball in, but the count is 0-1. Is Andres playing? Andres is playing. Andres is playing right field for Lincoln. The 0-1 count. Popped up to the left side. Catcher coming over, so it's third baseman.
And
they're going to call it. They're going to call that an out. Good job there by Lincoln, as they get the ball before it had gone outside of the field of play.
Nice
and that'll
hustle.
be the end.
Was that Pearson?
Yeah, that was Pearson, third baseman. And that'll be the end of the inning. So that would be no runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left.
A great third inning for the Railsplitters. Let's see what they can come up with on offense right after this quick production break. Stick around.
Yeah, Andres.
Back with it for the bottom of the third now from Abraham Lincoln High School. Lincoln has let in 2 runs in the first 2 innings, but then the third inning they really settled down, and now they hope to get some on the board. Momentum in their favor, as much as momentum can be a thing in baseball.
Correct.
It's the soccer announcer in me.
So back to the order. Tristan was up the last half inning, but taking a strike over the outside corner. The count is 0-1. So Tristan was at bat when the unfortunate inning occurred that both runners were caught stealing there. But new opportunity here for Tristan. Grounded to the left side, foul. The count is 0-2.
Well, now I have Jane's addiction stuck in my head. Thank you.
Nice
Been
one.
caught stealing.
Nice one. So 0-2. Count on its way from Tristan. Tristan trying to bounce back here. Trying to definitely get on the base paths. Try to cause some damage. 0-2. Swung on and missed. That's a strike 3. Fastball calling over the outside corner. And that's another strikeout there for Jake Belozzi. So, first person down, and the next person up will be Stephen Olivia, back to the top of the order for Lincoln. Stephen struck out his first time up. The first pitch on his way. Line drive foul off to the right side. Able to stay in play and not having to go fetch a new ball. The count is 0-1.
Yeah, bounced off a fence, luckily, because that had somebody's windshield written all over it.
Absolutely. If that would have went over, I think that was hitting a car hands down. The 0-1 count on its way from Jake Belozzi, who's looked really good so far for Midwood today. Line drive going into right field. That's going to definitely hit off the wall, and they're going to give it a double.
That's that big question. Where and how high do you have to hit for your hit to count as a home run? Wherever that one went, because I didn't see it.
Yeah. No, but that ball definitely went over the fence. But one of the things that they say here is that even though it goes over the fence, it has to hit even higher than that to be counted as a home run. But still, Lincoln gets the opportunity there. They get the opportunity to get a runner at second. So nice, solid hit there by Stephen Olivia.
So one on in scoring position as the senior Dylan Castell steps to the plate.
Yep. Dylan Castell, our captain here, definitely is looking to drive in a run. Struck out his first time up. So the first pitch on its way. Coming in from Jake Belozzi. That's high, ball 1. So Dylan was a big star in the first home game of the season. Actually went perfect in all of his plate appearances. Having a little bit of a difficult start there, but again, lefty on the mound, so they have to get used to his pitching. Inside, taken by the catcher. Nice pick there by the brother Luke, and the count is 2-0. So Jake right now probably just trying to make sure that he doesn't give an opportunity for Dylan to drive in and bring up the opportunity for Matthew Encarnacion. The 2-0. Swung on and missed, going over the outside, and the count is 2-1. So 2-1 now, going in. We're coming at you live here from Lincoln. Lincoln down 4-0, but definitely have something going with a runner at second. The 2-1 count. Nice pickoff by the pitcher to keep the runner from advancing to third. So Jake Belozzi definitely doing really good watching the runners on. The 2-1 count coming in to Dylan. It's on its way. That's going to be a little inside called there by Blue, and the count is 3-1. It looked good coming in, but just a little bit low and inside. And now nowhere to put Jake Belozzi against our catcher and captain, Dylan Castell. The 3-1 count on its way to Dylan. Runner goes. And that's going to be safe. Stolen base there issued, and that's going to be a ball.
Ball made it in time, but the third baseman just didn't actually manage to pick it up, just blocked it onto the ground.
Yep. So very lucky there that the third baseman did not catch that ball, because that was going to be a walk issued there. But runners at the corners now with one person gone for Matthew Encarnacion. So Matthew is definitely looking to redeem himself after that rough go. He was able to leave because of his arm troubles, but the first pitch on its way, swung on and missed, throw down to second base, and that's going to be a stolen base for Dylan Castell, running on the first pitch there, and the shortstop just took it, wasn't able to reach him in time, but that's a stolen base, the second one of the inning. So runners at second and third. Looks like they're going to go fix the second base, making sure that it's okay. But good job by Dylan there, making the catcher.
Yeah, the second base has actually been moved out of position.
Yep.
So it's no longer making a straight line with the pitcher's mound and home plate.
Yep. But still, we got the first one there. So strung on and missed. So count 0-1 as Jake Blosey is definitely trying. He's bouncing off a third, our runner. Next pitch. Blocked by the catcher. Nice play there. The curveball coming down low, and the count is 1-1. So we have 1 ball, 1 strike for Matthew Encarnacion, trying to get an opportunity here to get back some of the runs that he had misfortune of in the first inning. The 1-1 count. Swung on and missed. Bad swing there from Matthew, and the count is 1-2. Had a little difficulty there paying attention to that pitch. So Matthew looking to definitely try to get ready, coming a little bit in on the catcher now, trying to make sure he can get an opportunity here. So 1-2 on its way. Fouled. Going off to the backstop. Hopefully doesn't hit a car. Oh, it hit something. It hit something. I heard it that time.
That was a doink of somebody's hood.
Yep. And the count is 1-2. So Matthew able to fight off that high and away fastball there. Definitely coming in more, stepping inside the zone, so got to be a little bit careful here. So 1 ball and 2 strike on its way. Swung on and missed. Curveball coming in on the inside, and that's a strikeout again for Jake Blosey. So had very bad difficulty, Matthew, in that at-bat. So 2 people gone, and next one up will be Marquise Pearson, the lefty. Looks like the coach will get an opportunity to talk to the lefty on the mound, as also the coach will dictate what he feels for our coach at third. So again, coming at you live from Lincoln, Midwood is up 4-0. Lincoln has opportunities right now. Runners at second and third now with 2 outs. Just giving an opportunity, talking to the brothers, making sure they're ready for this, okay? First time up, Jake Blosey walked Pearson on 4 pitches. So didn't want to face him then. We're going to see if he wants to face him now. It's probably what the coach was talking about for a little bit, letting him know, you know, it's just a lefty, no difference in batters.
Just want to kind of point out, Dylan Castell has a huge lead from second, because with 2 outs and no force because he can't make it to third.
Got to be a strike over the outside corner. Absolutely.
Dylan's just hoping for something to run on.
So staying away from Pearson to start off the at-bat. The 0-1 on its way. Curveball called over the outside corner, and the count is 0-2. So whatever was mentioned to Jake Blosey by the coach is definitely giving him an opportunity. Luke giving him the signs, taken from the coach. The 0-2 offering will be blocked. Throw down to third, not in time. So nice block there and able to keep the runner from advancing, but it's still 1-2. It's a good pitch there by Jake Blosey, throwing that inside, hoping for it. Coach is giving the signs, getting themselves ready. Pearson looking in, trying to get an opportunity to score a run. The 1-2. Block in by the curveball again, keeping the runners close. The count is 1-2. 2-2, actually. So good job by Pearson, able to watch that ball, both balls there. But still, we're going to see what Jake Blosey can do here. Runners at second and third with 2 outs, 2 balls, 2 strikes. On its way. Outside again, blocked again by the catcher, and the count will be full. So 3 straight curveballs there thrown by the pitcher. Definitely trying to get Pearson an opportunity to swing, but all of those pitches were not even close to getting Pearson ready. But 3 balls, 2 strikes, nowhere to put him. The pitch on its way. Outside, ball 4, pitch goes to the backstop, and that'll allow a run to score, and that'll be a pass ball there by the catcher as 1 run is in. A walk issued there by Pearson as a run scores on the wild pitch, and Lincoln gets on the board. It's 3-1, runners at first and third.
4-1.
4-1, my apology. 4-1 score, and next one up will be Julian Polione. Julian had a really tough at-bat in the last half inning. He had in the first inning, he had runners on the first and second with 2 outs and struck out on 3 pitches. So Julian looking to settle now down. The first pitch on its way from Jake. Line drive going into left field, and that's going to be caught. Is that caught? Did that caught? No, it was caught. Caught by the left fielder, diving play, and that is going to be the end of the inning. So nice play there by the left fielder. That's Silas with a great diving catch, and that'll be the end of the inning.
We'll be back with the top of the 4th right after this.
Wow.
Back with you, top of the 4th. Lincoln able to put 1 on the board due to some good base running and a wild pitch.
Line drive going into left field. Hooking foul.
So
yes.
some good base running in the 3rd inning and a wild pitch, able to bring in 1 run for the Railsplitters. So they're on the board. They trail by 3. So not a bad place for them to be right now. Their second pitcher on the mound, Jordani Rojas, after Encarnacion came out in the 2nd with an injury to his arm and moved himself back into the field.
Yes, and person up right now, Silas Garugran, actually was the one that made the play in the last half inning with that diving, going right over his head. The count is 1-1. He was the one that made that diving catch in left field to get out of that inning. It was a great job by him. So he's looking to definitely capitalize on the adrenaline from that catch. So far today, he has walked and he has a run scored. So 1-1 on its way from Jordani Rojas. The pitch. Grounded to the right side. That's a base hit going into right field. Bobbled, looks like it hit the fence, and that'll bring the runner over to second, who throws in, not in time. So a nice piece of hitting there by Silas, hitting it in the right spot to able to bounce off the fence and make the runner go to second on the double.
Really an unfortunate bounce. You can't predict that. That's what the ball is going to do when it hits that fence.
Right.
Just kind of stranded the right fielder out there.
It's not like they play in Wrigley Field when you have the ivy. It's a fence, so we just don't know, will it die there or will it bounce? So next person up will be Gregory Marnie, who is the right fielder. Jordani trying to keep Silas close. The first pitch on its way as he still looks at the runner. He throws back to second, and he'll be not there. So it looks like now they did a little bit of switching changes here. Looks like Tristan has moved from left field over to second base. And looks like in the outfield, I think we have Andres now in left with Matthew Encarnacion in right. So the first pitch, swung on and missed. Nice pitch on the outside, and the count is 0-1. So a little bit of fielding changes here for Lincoln. Looks like they moved Andres from right field to left field, and Matthew Encarnacion probably in right field. And I think that's probably because of pretty much with the arm strength of Matthew from being taken out.
Yeah, you can't expect him to make a long throw from
Right.
left field.
And he made that throw into second to try to get the runner there. So time called by Gregory, trying to keep Rojas from throwing in. The count is 1-1. Probably taking some cues from the coaches to see what to do here. But 0-1 count. Rojas trying to definitely watch the runner at second. The pitch, high and outside, ball 1. So Lincoln did really good that last half inning. They were able to get a run in, and we're looking to try to make sure that Midwood doesn't capitalize on the starting play of Silas with a double. So the 1-1 count on its way. Throw back over to second, and not in time. So Rojas could have thrown to the shortstop there, but decided to throw to second, and thank goodness that Tristan was over there to make that play. Coach Cruz is talking to his pitcher right now about how you should have played that a lot better.
Yeah, he threw it to the second baseman who wasn't by the bag. So it's good that he was able to throw it to one of his people, but if you're going to make that play, it's got to go to the base.
Outside, 2-1. So 2-1 count there. But still, we have a little bit of an opportunity here for Rojas to try to get in. Definitely don't want to lose this batter.
That second base pickoff play is such a precise timing play because really you should be throwing the ball to second when your teammate isn't even there yet.
Right, exactly. And it's definitely takes a lot of practice, especially since, you know, one of the things with PSAL is they want to keep the runners from not advancing. So 3-1 count now to Gregory Marney. So 3-1 on its way. Rojas trying to make sure he doesn't get this walk in to bring up the next batter. 3-1 inside, ball 4. So unfortunate there to walk the batter, but it'll be first and second now to the number 9 hitter, Vincent Galuccio. Vincent was hit by pitch in his first time at bat, was bunting his time, so probably might be an opportunity for Midwood again to get in some bunts here. Not drawing the opportunity, but they're coming in. The first pitch, bunted over to the left side, hooking foul. So the count is 0-1. So same thing that happened in the last time he was up. He was looking to bunt. And that's what they're going to have to watch now and be mindful of. The first baseman is playing more in now, expecting the bunt, while the third baseman is playing back. Usually on a bunt play like this, you want to have both the infields drawn in, but I think they're trying to play it like this because they want to get the runner out at third. Try to cut the lead runner here, and Midwood trying to advance the runners. So the 0-1 count on its way. Bunt again, inside ball, throw down to second. Not in time, keeping the runner back to the base. The count is 1-1. Shortstop Olivia coming in, giving the ball to Rojas, probably just talking to him about the play, making sure that they're ready and stuff. It looks like they're going to switch out the ball here. Looks like it probably got scuffed a little bit. So the count is 1 ball and 1 strike to the batter, Vincent Galuccio.
The idea of switching out the ball in this level of play is always amusing to me. I know in the pros it's always a new ball they throw out there.
Correct.
But here it's just the next ball that was hit from the last foul.
Inside, and the runners will move down to third. Throw down to third base. Not in time.
The throw is there, but not the tag.
A bad play there by Jordani Rojas. Threw the pitch inside, and instead of bunting it over to guarantee the out, now the runners move up. And now it's second and third. No outs for Vincent Galuccio. So Vincent had an opportunity to just move the runners over. Now he's got the opportunity to drive in a run.
Well, we have seen him only attempt these bunts, so maybe he was hoping not to have to drive in a run, and now we forced him into a area of discomfort. That's what we can hope for.
The 2-1 count, looking to bunt
Still
again.
looking to bunt.
And fouled back. So the count is 2-2.
So he showed us, swing for the fences, not me.
Yep. So he's still looking for the opportunity there to bunt. Probably looking to do a squeeze of some kind there. Try to get on. So 2 balls and 2 strikes now to Jordani Rojas. Trying to make sure he can get at least a guaranteed out here.
His first 2 bunts were down the left field line. He's got to try to get down the right now if he wants to bring a run in with it.
Yep. So 2 balls, 2 strikes on its way. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Throw down the third as the runner goes back, but a strikeout there for Jordani Rojas. 1 person gone. And next person up, we'll be back to the top of the lineup, and that'll be Jake Blosey. Jake Blosey had one of the misfortunes today, or fortunate for Midwood, to get in a bases loaded jam, grounded to shortstop, got the first out, but the error allowed him to get the second run in. So 4-1 Midwood, and the pitch on its way will be outside ball 1. So runners at second and third and 1 out for Midwood. Definitely trying to add more runs, trying to put pressure on Lincoln right now. The 2-1, the 1-0 count on its way from Jordani Rojas. High and inside, 2-0. So a 2-0 count. Jordani definitely having a little bit of difficulty right now. Might be an opportunity where, if he doesn't want to face this batter, to put him on base to face Luke Blosey, who is on deck, the catcher. So a 2-0 count, runners at second and third for Midwood. The pitch on its way. High and outside, 3-0. So Jordani has definitely been staying away from pitching to Jake Blosey. But Jake Blosey's at a 3-0 count. I think this will be an interesting time if the coach for Midwood is going to give the signs to swing 3-0, unless he just wants to get the guy on. So we'll see. 3-0 count. We'll see what Jake wants to do. On its way. Strike over the inside corner. The count is 3-1. So good pitch there by Jordani Rojas to make sure that didn't issue a walk there, but still a positive advantage here for Jake Blosey. The 3-1 count here as Rojas takes a look in, taking the signs from Dylan. 3-1. High and outside, ball 4. So that'll be a walk issued by Jordani Rojas, and it's bases loaded. Nowhere to put him for the brother, Luke Blosey. So it looks like the shortstop, Olivia, calling the signs here. Specifically, if the ball is put in play, what should be done? But again, bases loaded here. Big opportunity for Midwood to add on to the lead. Called time there by the umpire. Now we're ready. Infield in right now with the bases loaded. Looking to probably go home if the ball's hit in play. First pitch, line drive to left field. Dropped by the left fielder, and that's going to be 1 run in. 2 runs are in. 3 runs are in. The catcher will go to third, slide in safely. That's a 3-run double. Triple, actually. It's a 3-run triple for the catcher, Luke Blosey. And now Midwood is now up 7-1. So Andres, Andres was in left field there, trying to make that play. Rodriguez.
Yeah, he had the opportunity to make the catch, but ended up hitting it off his glove, I think.
Yeah.
And it just went all the way into foul territory, and he had to chase it. And as the base runners were coming around, the runner from second and the runner from first were just right next to each other. All the speed on first base. And actually, no, they're sending him back.
Yeah, they're actually going to call it an RBI, a two-run double, because the ball went out of play. And looks like it probably got stuck there. So they're going to give it a two-run double. Looks like the coaches are just trying to talk it out, making sure that they're trying to see if this is a triple. Just definitely a discussion to Blue about that play. So, but looking like the umpires are just trying to chat it up with the coaches. You know, as you said last time that we were here, it's very unique, this field, how some of the calls are done. But it will be a two-run double now for Luke Blosey.
So a 6-1 lead to Midwood.
Correct. So 6-run, and it'll be runners at second and third for the next hitter, who will be Isaiah Shivers. Isaiah Shivers has a RBI double himself, as well as a stolen base today. So 2 runs home for Midwood, as they're looking to continue the damage with only 1 out. So the 1-0 count on its way. Strike called over the inside corner, and the count is 1-1. So Jordani Rojas came in for the injury with Matthew Encarnacion. So just giving the opportunity to pitch right now. He probably was going to come in a little later. That'll be outside called, and that's count is 2-1. So Midwood definitely capitalizing on the walks. Back-to-back walks there. Two walks in the inning so far, and leading to a 2-run double. 2-1. Popped up, going to the backstop at a play, and the count is 2-2. So 2-2 count. Going to be to Isaiah Shivers. Jordani is trying to definitely limit the damage right now with the 2 runs scored there in the inning so far. But Midwood still trying to add more to their lead. 2-2 count on its way. Thrown to the backstop, but the runners don't advance. And full count. So 3 balls and 2 strikes now for Jordani Rojas to the batter, Isaiah Shivers. So this has definitely been a rough go for Lincoln. Coach Cruz is definitely not happy right now with the score and the play of Lincoln at this point. So 3-2. Tristan trying to watch the runner on its way. Outside, ball 4. So a 3rd walk of the inning.
And the second time he walked him loaded.
Yep. So again, bases loaded here for the hitter, Brandon De La Rosa. Brandon is 0 for 2 today with an RBI. So bases loaded, 1 person gone now. And Midwood is definitely looking for an opportunity here to extend the lead. They're up by 5, looking to do more damage. First pitch swung on and missed inside with that slider, and the count is 0-1. So 0-1 now to the batter, Brandon De La Rosa, as it's starting to get a little chilly out here right now. As
sun's gone behind a cloud.
Grounded to the left side, through the left side, into left field, a base hit. Cut off by Andres, but 2 runs will score. Throw to second, and it's in time. Out at second base, so trying to extend the play, but 2 runs score on the 2-run single. So it'll be a single and an out at second as the runner moves to third. But 2 runs scored on the RBI. So 3 RBIs today for Brandon De La Rosa. And Lincoln is now down 8-1. So next person up will be Jackson Berger. Jackson looking for his first hit, and that's a hit by pitch into the helmet. Well, it looks like he's fine. Thank goodness he didn't get hit any harder. But hit by pitch there as he goes to first. So runners at the corners now. Two people gone for Adam Silverblatt. So Midwood, the 9th batter of the inning, capitalizing on 4 runs. Still 2 outs here. For the next person up, Adam Silverblatt. So Adam looking to capitalize here. He's 0 for 2 today.
Runner goes.
Line drive going into right field, and that's a base hit. As the runners move up a base, throwing home for some reason. And that's going to be an RBI for Adam Silverblatt. Just like that, Midwood's up 9-1. And now, batting again in this inning will be Silas Garujan. So Silas started the inning with a double and scoring a run. So next person up. Line drive going into left field, going back as Andres, and he will make the catch, and that's the end of the inning. So rough go for Lincoln there. 5 runs scored by Midwood, as Lincoln is now down 9-1.
We'll be back right after a quick production break to bring you the bottom of the 4th. Stick around.
Okay, bottom of the 4th, going at you right now from Lincoln. Lincoln is now down 9-1. As we are back to the bottom of the 4th with Darius Ramirez. Darius is was able to get a single to start. Well, actually reached base on an error. Had a stolen base, but then was caught stealing. First pitch outside, ball 1. So far, the pitcher for Midwood, Jake Blosey, has had a great day pitching today. Able to limit the damage from from Lincoln. Swung on and missed. Swung on the inside fastball, and the count is 1-1. So far today, Jake Blosey has 6 strikeouts on his day. Really capitalizing on his pitching performance. Lefties hitting these righties. Popped up to the left side. Going to be to the left fielder who makes the catch. 1 out. So a fly out there for Darius. And next one up will be Jordani Rojas. Wind starting to pick up a little bit here at Lincoln, especially with the sun deciding to disappear for a little bit.
As nature decides to switch to another season.
Yep. Next person up will be the pitcher, Jordani Rojas. Swung on and missed. Fastball over the outside. And the count 0-1. So Jake Blosey is really pitching really good for Midwood today. The 0-1 count on its way. Popped up, going to the backstop, and that'll be out of play. The count is 0-2. Looks like we have Tristan warming up. Tristan LeGrier looks like he might be pitching for the next half inning for Lincoln. The 0-2 count. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Got him with a fastball over the outside corner. And that's another strikeout for Jake, his 7th of the day. With 2 people gone. And the next person up will be Craig Clark. Craig walked his last time up. It's the first pitch on its way. Swung on and missed, swinging at a high fastball. Not patient up there, and the count is 0-1. So Jake Blosey definitely pitching really good today so far for Midwood. The 0-1. It's a fastball called over the outside corner, and the count is 0-2.
I'll tell you, Lincoln just can't get a read on his pitches. They're swinging at what they shouldn't, and they're just watching the ones they should be swinging at.
Exactly. So the 0-2 count on its way. Swung on and missed, fastball, but looks like it was dropped by the catcher.
Well, I think he fouled it.
Yep. So he was able to foul it, not held on by the catcher, and the count was 0-2. So a little bit unfortunate there for the brother Luke to not catch that one, but still an opportunity for Jake to get out of this. The 0-2 count on its way.
That'll
Fastball on the inside corner, strike 3 called. Got him looking. That's 8 strikeouts on the day for Jake Blosey, and that'll be the end of the inning.
We'll be right back. Make sure you're liking and subscribing. Stick around. We've got lots more sports action coming up this week, and we'll be back with the top of the 5th right after this quick break. Back with it here, top of the 5th. Lincoln trails 9-1, and bringing up the big bats for the Midwood Hornets against the tiring arm. Oh wait, no, we have a new pitcher on the mound.
That's right, exactly, Pete. I was going to mention that to you. We have a new pitcher on the mound, and that is Tristan LeGrier. So Tristan is now pitching for Lincoln. He was warming up in the last half, and the first pitch was a strike.
Fresh arm of Tristan LeGrier.
Yep. So the first pitch was a strike over the outside, and the count is 0-1. Second pitch on the way. Strike going down the heart of the plate, and the count is 0-2. So nice job here by Tristan, starting off with 2 fast pitches. Definitely trying to limit the damage here by Midwood, give them an opportunity. So the 0-2 will be a ball, slider on the inside, and the count is 1-2. Looks like also for Midwood we have someone warming up for Midwood. It looks like number 14, and number 14 is actually, looks like Luke Blosey, the catcher at the time, who will now possibly be pitching. That'll be ball skipped in by the pitcher LeGrier, and the count is 2-2. So it looks like we're going to get the Blosey brothers pitching in Midwood for Midwood today. So we love to see how the catcher turned pitcher will do in the top. Okay, good. So count is ball, so that's 3-2.
From Tristan LeGrier.
So 3 balls and 2 counts now for Tristan. Tristan started off strong with 2 consecutive strikes, but now throwing 3 balls in a row, skipping to the backstop. So definitely needs to resettle down. 3 and 2 on its way. Swung on and missed. Nice pitch there, and he strikes him out. So 1 batter gone. Next person up will be looks like a pinch hitter this time. It'll be number 6 for Midwood. I'm gonna have to check the sheets who is number 6. So give me 1 second, folks, so I can introduce this batter to you guys. So number 6 is Tyler Chow. So Tyler Chow making his first at-bat for this game. First pitch, swung on and missed. The count is 0-1. Okay. So the next pitch, Tristan, nice looking start for him. On his way, coming in. Outside, ball 1. So 1 ball and 1 strike to Tyler. So Tyler Chow looking like he's replacing Vincent Coluccio. So 1 and 1 on its way from Tristan. Strike called on the outside corner, and the count is 1 and 2.
It's a great pitch by Legree to catch him.
Yep. Definitely has some life in his fastball right now. Definitely is one of the young guns for Lincoln. The 1 and 2 on the outside corner. Strike 3 called. Got him looking there. That's 2 strikeouts so far for Tristan in his go. So 2 outs now, and back to the top of the order for Jake Blosey. Jake Blosey so far today has been pitching a fantastic game for Midwood. But for the bat so far, he does have at least an RBI and a run scored. Ooh, inside to the pitcher. But it looks like they're going to call that a almost hit by pitch there. They're going to award him first base. So Tristan deciding to throw there. Looks like it might have grazed the pitcher, and that'll be counted as a hit by pitch. So next person up would be Luke Blosey. Luke Blosey had a big hit the last half inning, had a 2-run double. First pitch, strike. Called over the outside corner, not liked by the catcher there, and the count is 0-1. Tristan taking a look over at first, making sure the runner stays close. The 0-1. Strike over the inside corner, and the count is 0-2. Nice job by Tristan so far. Looking good on the mound. Only had that one little hiccup by the hit by pitch, but Tristan still settling in. The 0-2 count on its way from Tristan. On its way. Be inside ball. Throw down the second. Will not be in time. Stolen base there by Jake Blosey. And the count remains 1-2. So Luke trying to drive his brother in with a runner at second now. Now has a scoring chance here. So 1 ball and 2 strikes. About to be thrown in. Tristan taking the signs from Dylan. The 1-2 count on its way. Fouled off to the backstop. Hope it doesn't hit a car. And it doesn't. Count is still 1-2. So Tristan looking really good right now behind the pitching right now. He's looking pretty solid. Definitely coming in strong with his pitches. And definitely giving some life to this pitching staff. The 1-2. Line drive going into the gap, and that's going to be a gapper going all the way to the wall. 1 run is going to score. Just matters if Luke is going to go all the way around. He's going to round third, coming into the plate, and not in time. That's an inside the park home run for Luke Blosey. Big damage there as an inside the park home run. He hit it in a perfect spot away from the center fielder Darius, and that's a home run. So very unfortunate there for Lincoln, giving up that bomb. So 2 runs will score, and now Midwood is at mercy rule. It is now 11-1.
Yeah, no matter what happens with the rest of this top half of the inning, if we make it to the bottom, well, when we make it to the bottom, rather, if Lincoln cannot score, that will be the end of the ball game.
So that's a first pitch strike there from Isaiah Shivers, and the count is 0-1. So the 0-1 count to Isaiah Shivers, who's had a pretty productive day at the plate. Popped up, going foul to the stands. Hits the stand, so hopefully someone goes and gets it. The count is 0-2. So Tristan was looking really good, had a 1-ball, 2-strike count there. Almost had an opportunity there to get out of that inning, but he threw that pitch right over the heart of the plate, and that was driven in such a perfect spot. Split the outfield and went all the way to the wall for an inside-the-park homer. The 0-2 count. Fouled. Going back to the backstop, and still count is 0-2. So Tristan is definitely trying to get back after giving up that home run, putting Lincoln at a very tough spot in the next half inning. As we said, 10-run mercy rule. So Midwood has a chance to mercy. That'll be a ball going to the backstop. Count is 1-2. But one of the most interesting things that we are seeing today is that we are given an opportunity to look at some of the fresh arms that Lincoln has, specifically with Tristan. He's a sophomore. He didn't get a chance to play last year, 1-2, outside 2-2. So Tristan is a sophomore, so this is his first time really playing. He's been excited for the year to get behind the pitching right now. He's actually has told me specifically that, you know, it's one of his favorite positions to play.
I mean, with those first 2 strikeouts, you really got to think he has at least what it takes to be a great closer for the team.
Exactly.
If he can just make his way through an inning with 3 to 4 batters, obviously hit a snag on that in this particular inning.
Right. You know,
definitely a lot of potential there.
Yes, exactly. You know, and he's definitely has the potential. Ooh, just inside. And they're going to call it ball 4. So that's going to be a walk issued there by Tristan. 2 outs now, and next person up will be Brandon De La Rosa. Brandon had a big hit in his last time up. He was able to get a 2-run single. Was called out at second. First pitch. Ball skip to the backstop as the runner will move down to second. So a wild pitch there. And the count is 1-0. As Peter Andrews had just mentioned before, Tristan was doing really good in the first 2 batters. He struck out the first 2 batters single-handedly. He hit the pitcher, Jake Blosey. That's going to be high.
That one
so
almost
ball
took the
2.
head off of the current batter.
And after he hit that pitcher, that's where some of the issues have started from this. Giving up the 2-run homer and now walking the next batter and starting with a 2-0 count now to Brandon De La Rosa. 2-0 offering. Inside. It's going to be 3-0. So a little bit of a frustration just sensed on the mound there from Tristan to the umpire. So a little bit of a grunt listed there. But you should just settle down. Try to get out of this inning with the 2 runs that you had. So 2-0 offering. That's going to be high, ball 4. So 4-pitch walk there. And now it'll be runners at first and second. And looks like the gears are starting to turn for Midwood to capitalize on this. So next person up will be Jackson Berger. Jackson is actually 0 for 1 today with a walk and a hit by pitch. He was able to get hit. He actually got hit in the helmet the last time up, but he was okay. And as looks like they're going to have a pinch runner come in for number 8. It'll be number 7. So number 7 running. I will see if I can figure out who that is for you folks so I can let you know at home. So not listed on the account. That's going to be
that one
a
gets
ball.
Underneath Castell.
They're going to try to go for second, and a runner will be safe. So that's going to be a pass ball. Everyone moves up a base, and another ball thrown by Tristan. So runners at second and third.
I'm actually a little surprised that when Castell made the throw down to second, the runner on third didn't try to steal home.
Correct. Looks like they just wanted to make sure that he guaranteed the base there. Good job by number 7 to take the base as well. Didn't run at first, but then decided to take off. So the 1-0.
Castell thought he could catch him.
It's going to be low, 2-0. So Tristan is definitely having some trouble right now finding the strike zone after giving up that homer. He's been definitely frazzled and definitely has lost focus. So 2-0 count. Going to be on the way to Jackson Berger. Going to be a block in by Dylan. Now it's a 3-0 count. So Tristan is really, really struggling right now. He's definitely has had very difficulty with the strike zone after giving up that big blast. Sometimes your nerves after giving up, you start off so strong. You had that one little hiccup by hitting the batter, and then all of a sudden you give up that bomb and you just start losing focus. Strike over the inside corner. The count will be 3-1. But as Peter Andrews had said, this is definitely an opportunity to see. This could be our closer at some point. Could be a starter if he could definitely get his arm strength like this. The 3-1. Strike. Called over the outside. Good pitch there by Tristan, and the count will be full. So 3 balls and 2 strikes counts. Nowhere to put Jackson Berger.
Berger thought he had gotten the walk on that one. He was taking a step towards first, and then
3-2.
saw the signal from the
Foul.
ump.
So nice piece of hitting there by Berger to foul that ball back. Looked good. Was definitely a good pitch by Tristan, and the count will be 3-2. So again, Tristan trying to stay in the hunt here, trying to limit the damage. The more runs that Midwood scores, the harder it will be for Lincoln to come back from this mercy rule. 3 balls and 2 strikes on its way. Low, ball 4. Looks like he threw that ball hard. And looks like even Tristan was wincing at his elbow a little bit. Looks like coach is going to come out and just talk to him for a minute.
And we mentioned Tristan had a terrific beginning at this inning with 2 strikeouts, but then a hit by pitch to put one on inside the park home run, and now he's managed to load the bases. So nothing but disaster after that great start.
Right, and looks like we're going to get a little bit of a pitching change here. Okay, looks like we're going to get a new pitcher, and the new pitcher that's going to be coming in is number 23. So 23 for us from Lincoln will be the pitcher, Julian Polione. So Polione is usually the first baseman, so he'll be throwing. So looks like Tristan is definitely grabbing his arm a little bit. Hopefully he's okay for a little bit.
Polione doesn't look happy to be in that position.
Right. I mean, this is a very big pitcher, okay? Usually this is a position for someone that shouldn't be pitching, but this is what Coach Cruz wants. And if Coach Cruz is going to ask you to pitch, you're going to pitch.
You play the position your team needs you in.
Right. So, and looks like Dylan had given Polione an opportunity to just settle down and say, listen, you know how to throw the ball. Get those pitches in. Get those pitches over. Okay? We're already in mercy rule right now.
And also just get them over the plate. If the ball has to go in play, you've got 8 members of your squad out there.
Right.
Ready to try to help you out.
Right.
We'll never get out of the inning if you don't get it over the plate.
Right, exactly. So, and, Lincoln is definitely, they were looking good. Okay, they had a little bit of a rough go in that first with the dropped ball in left field, and that really just set the tone for the game that Lincoln was struggling. But still, like we said, we got 2 more pitches for Polione before he is ready to go. Hopefully, Tristan is okay. Looks like he's doing fine. Okay, that's going to be another one of the balls. Just making sure he's getting loose and ready for his opportunity here to get out of this bases loaded jam with 2 outs. All right.
And getting ready to face him is Midwood's number 55.
And that's Adam Silverblatt. Silverblatt today is 1 for 3 today with an RBI single. And so They got bases loaded, nowhere to put him now. For Adam Silverblot facing the new pitcher right now, Polion. First pitch. Popped up, going to the backstop, and that'll be out of play.
And actually bounced right over us.
Yes. So that's 0-1. So they'll be going to the backstop behind us to get the ball here. Good thing it probably skipped over us. It would have hit our canopy, but thank God it didn't, so that's a good thing. So 0-1 count to Adam Silverblot. Polion trying to get out of this. Next pitch will be a nice little curveball there that was fouled off, and the count is 0-2. So good job there by Polion throwing those first two pitches.
He may not have wanted to pitch, but so far he's
Yeah.
doing all right.
Yeah, he's doing okay. He's giving them the opportunity here. So 0-2 count on its way to Polion. Blocked by Dylan. Good play there by Dylan to keep the ball in front of them. The count is 1-2. So Midwood, again, as we said, is up 11-1. It's right now mercy rule with bases loaded for Midwood. 1-2 count on its way from Polion. Grounded right back up the middle, and that'll be through into center field, a base hit. 1 run will score, and that's all. So an RBI single smacked right back up through the box. And counted another one for Midwood as they go up now 12-1. So a single there. Next person up will be Silas Garujan. Silas today is 1 for 2 with a double and 2 runs scored. Silas had a great diving play in left field today. And he's looking to continue the damage. So bases loaded here. We have a new runner at first base, number 24. So Silas looking to get into the batter's box. Bases loaded here for Silas. Polion giving up the first run here. First pitch. Outside. Ball 1. So ball 1 there issued by Polion, who came in after Tristan had that rough go of the inning. So 1-0 count on its way. Going to be a ball low and skips into the catcher, and the count is 2-0. So Polion trying to at least get out of this inning a little bit, 3 runs home so far. 2-0. That'll be blocked, thrown to the backstop, and the count is 3-0. So 3-0 count now for Lincoln. Definitely is a rough game for the Lincoln Railsplitters today. Midwood has come out strong and firing in this one. So the 3-0 count, nowhere to put him. Swung on and missed, swinging 3-0. Silas looking to do something. That could have been a ball 4, but Silas looking to just increase the score with that pitch.
He looked like he didn't really have any heart in it. I think he forgot what the count was for a moment.
Yep, and that's a ball 4 thrown to the backstop, and that's going to be a RBI walk issued by Midwood, and everyone moves up a base, still with 2 outs. Next person up will be the top of the person who started the inning. That was Gregory Marney, but looks like they're going to switch him out. So a new batter coming in for Midwood. And the new batter is number 25. I will check and see if we have that person on our roster. So number 25, first pitch in. Skips to the backstop, ball 1. Number 25, not listed as well. Probably one of the new people for Midwood. So that's a ball 1 for Lincoln. So Polion having a little bit of difficulty throwing strikes. The next pitch. Popped up to the left side, running over. And that'll be out of play into the dugout. The count is 1-1.
I don't know if it's accurate or not, but on the PSAL website, they have number 25 listed as Zachary Nidzwicki.
Okay, well, then I didn't see that number listed before, so I'm glad that now it is listed. So again, the name of the player is Zachary Polizzi?
Zachary Nidzwicki.
Zachary Nidzwicki.
A freshman.
Okay.
Which is why he's getting some time in, as they do have the lead here, so good time for a coach to put in some of his younger players and let them get some experience at bat.
Correct. Especially with Midwood with the commanding lead up 12-1.
13 now.
13.
After the last walk.
So that's popped up to the right side. And that'll be caught, and that'll be the end of the inning. So in that inning, that was a big damage there. That was 4 runs. And now Lincoln is down 13-1 as we go to the bottom of the 5th.
We'll be back with likely the last inning of the game after a quick production break. Back with you here for the bottom of the 5th. Lincoln, real tough inning in the top, letting in 4 runs. And now they trail 13-1, and they have one last chance here to try to extend this game. They need at least 3 to keep it from ending right here.
And next person up will be Tristan LeGrier, and new pitcher on the mound for Midwood, and that is the other Blosey. This is Luke Blosey, the catcher, who is now pitching, and first pitch strike over the heart of the plate, and the count is 0-1. The 0-1 offering on its way. That'll be low, 1-1.
Good eye for Legree.
Yes. And new catcher on the mound. I think it is Zachary, number 25, I believe, who is up. Nidzwicki. That'll be inside and low. Count is 2-1. So Tristan is definitely trying to get on base, get an opportunity for Lincoln to possibly get some hits here. Fouled off to the right side, and the count is 2-2. So 2-2 now for Tristan LeGrier, the new pitcher, Luke Blosey. Strike over the outside corner. Nice slider there. Thrown. And that's going to be one person gone. Another strikeout for the Blosey brothers. And the next person up will be back to the top of the order.
Striking for the Bluesy brothers. They don't get to combine their stats, Mike.
Well, listen. Listen, I'll just say this: if Luke Blosey does really good, we could say this was a Blosey show. But first pitch inside, ball one. So right to me for a second.
That one skipped under the net, trying to take out Capizzo's feet because he tried to combine the Blosies and not let them be individual people.
That's true. That'll be ball inside, 2-0. So Steven it's a good day so far. He's 1 for 2 with a double and a stolen base and scored a run.
Yeah, what would be really funny is if they're not even related and it's just a coincidence and you've been calling them brothers this whole time.
Yep. Line drive going out to left, but it's going to be right at the left fielder.
Caught.
And that's 2 outs. Nice piece of hitting there by Steven Olivia, but hit it right to the outfield. And 2 people gone now for the captain, Dylan Castell. Dylan is 0 for 1 today with a walk. So last chance here for Dylan. So 0-2, first pitch. Fouled, going to the backstop. Count is 0-1. Lincoln trying to make sure they can continue this inning. The 0-1 count on its way. Strike over the outside with that slider, and the count is 0-2. So last strike, final strike for Dylan here. Looking to just get on base. The 0-2 inside with that slider, the count is 1-2. So Luke looking good so far here in his first pitching appearance. The 1-2 count on its way. That's going to be low and outside, 2-2. Throws back in here. Again, good little opportunity here for Dylan. Got a plate appearance here, possibly extend the chance. The 2-2 inside, and the count will be full now, 3-2.
Good eye from Dylan, fighting back to fill the count up after falling behind.
Yes. So 3-2, nowhere to put Luke here. Trying to give Dylan a chance. The 3-2 offering. Swung on and missed. Strike 3.
And that should do
it. So Lincoln finishes up as they are down now 13-1. The players will congratulate each other, tipping their caps. And just like that, the game is over. Any takeaways, Pete, from today?
Well, Lincoln, of course, they came in expecting to do much better than this, but they just could not wake their bats up against the pitching of the 2 Blosies. And on top of that, they had some fielding mistakes. You can see them lining up right now as they're getting ready to run some suicides in that field.
Yep.
Because Coach Cruz is not happy, nor should he be.
No, I mean, especially today, they faced a pitcher who was a lefty, which I'm sure is something they're probably not used to. So they had a lot of difficulties. They had a lot of strikeouts today. Lincoln, out of 15 outs today, had struck out 11 times. So they did not have a good opportunity at the plate today at all. So whatever sort of punishment they're getting today, Cruz is expecting a lot. Coach Cruz is expecting a lot more from these players and expecting them to bounce back, especially since the next time we'll be live with you guys on Thursday is their next home game.
That's right. Lincoln will be here once again on Thursday, where they will face, I believe it's Millennium High School.
Okay.
Wait, nope, I am misreading that. They will be facing Brooklyn Tech.
Okay, so Brooklyn Tech getting an opportunity to perform on the field today, on Thursday. But once again, the final score is Midwood
13-1.
Yes. So once again, I'm Mike Capizzo saying have a great afternoon and enjoy your night, and we'll see you all next time on Lincoln Media.